Hi, everybody. Tim Ziegler with Maggie Dunlop of Oldfield.
It was 9:30 on Christmas Eve as I crossed the long entrance hall of my house, on my way from the dining room, where we had just enjoyed the first of the happy festive meals, towards the drawing room and the fire around which my family were now assembled. I paused, and then, as I often do in the course of an evening, went to the front door, opened it, and stepped outside.
This is intended to be of interest, I take it.
Why, of course, yes.
Then why announce it as if it were the fat stock prices?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Let us see this entrance hall. Let us see this house. Let us taste and smell this happy festive meal.
But that's impossible.
No, sir. Use your emotions and our imagination.
Forgive me, I am not an actor.
No. Again. Try it again.
It was 9:30 on Christmas Eve as I crossed the long entrance hall of my house, on my way from the dining room where we had just enjoyed the first of the happy festive meals.
You will forgive me. I know that what you read holds particular significance to you, that it is likely it will cause you some distress. But I must implore you, sir, have sympathy for your audience.
Sir?
Just now, we are alone in this theatre. These rows of empty seats are unlikely to protest as you hum and mumble through your lines, but speak them thus before an audience, and you will see them one by one expire with boredom.
It was 9:30 on Christmas Eve as I crossed the long entrance hall of my house.
Long entrance hall?
That's right.
Why long?
Oh, because it is.
Have sympathy for your audience. Are they interested in its length?
I apologize, I'm clearly wasting your time.
Stay where you are.
This is a foolish adventure, I should never have come.
But you have come, and you've hired me for the day, and I have no intention of not giving you full value.
Please,
No, sir, attempt to leave, and I shall leap upon you and compel you to recite the sonnets in their entirety. No, we'll make an Irving of you yet.
I have no desire to be an Irving. All I implore, is that this tale of mine be told and laid to rest, God willing, so I may sleep without nightmares.
Which is why you've come to me.
Yes.
As one practiced in these things.
Yes.
As one who can impart to you the rudiments of public speaking. Who can offer advice as to expression and delivery, and above all, instill in you the confidence to stand up and make a go of it.
Confidence.
Yes, confidence. Now then, 9:30. Christmas Eve. Excitement! Anticipation! Crisp air, crackling fires, children asleep with stockings by their beds, a happy family, contented, delighted, and above all, at peace.
It was 9:30 on Christmas Eve as I crossed the entrance hall of my house, on my way It was 9:30 on Christmas Eve.
But what time was it?
9:30.
It wasn't Christmas Eve by any chance. Good gracious!
I'm very sorry, this clearly isn't a success.
You see, it doesn't come in 5 minutes. You think to stand up and recite your tale and have your audience hang upon your very word, as if that's all it takes. In which case, what'd you come to me for? So that I'll stand up here and say, yes, wonderful, without a flaw. Believe me, sir, performing is an art acquired with tears and time. I would be very much encouraged, sir, if every time I offered you some advice, you would not put up your manuscript and make to stalk out of the theatre.
Advice?
Yes, advice.
It sounds more like reproval.
I promise you, sir, as the day progresses, it is likely to sound more so.
Can I just say, it's not a performance that I wish to give. No, I think we're at a misunderstanding in that respect. I wish to speak it. No more. For my family only. For those who need to know. I'm not a performer. I have no pretensions to be, nor inclination. But those terrible things that happened to me, I have to let them be told for my health and reason.
You say you're not a performer?
Oh, truly.
In your hand is a manuscript which, on estimate, will take 5 hours to read. If you, an acknowledged non-performer, should stand before an audience and drone on at them for longer than it takes to play King Lear, I trust that you will be unsurprised if by the end of it they're either fast asleep or at your throat.
5 hours?
Yes, at least.
Good heavens, I had no idea. 5 hours? Oh, I cannot possibly. It must be told. I cannot carry the burden any longer. It must be told.